Hello students, welcome to Anne's classes. Let's do fractions, chapter 6, exercise 6e. Question 6. A girl did half of some work on Monday and 1/3 of it on Tuesday. How much will the girl have to do on Wednesday in order to complete the work? Okay, so there was some work given to a girl. She did half of it on Monday and then 1/3 of it on Tuesday. Now she needs to complete the work by Wednesday. So how much will she have to do on Wednesday in order to complete the work? So we will assume that the total work done is 1. Let the total work done be 1. Work done on Monday is half, 1 by 2. Work done on Tuesday is 1 by 3. So let's find out the total work done on Monday and Tuesday. So in that case, we have to add up the work done on Monday, which is 1 by 2, and the work done on Tuesday, which is 1 by 3. So let's add that up. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. They are unlike fractions, so we have to find the LCM of the denominators, 2 and 3. 2 ones are 2, you bring down 3. Now do it with 3, 3 ones are 3, 1. So LCM equals 2 into 3, which is 6. Okay, let's use 6 and get our new numerators. 2 3s are 6. So 1 3s are 3. Let's write it down here. Plus, go to the next fraction. The denominator is 3. 3 2s are 6. So 1 2s are 2. 3 plus 2, which is 5 by 6. So the work done on Monday and Tuesday is 5 by 6. Now, to find out the work that has to be done on Wednesday, what do we have to do? We have to take the total work done and subtract the work done on Monday and Tuesday from it. Okay, so let me tell you again. Total work has been done and we know the work done on Monday and Tuesday. If we subtract these two, we will know the work that was done on Wednesday. So the total work done is 1 and the work done on Monday and Tuesday is 5 by 6. So if we minus these two, we will know what is the work that has to be done on Wednesday. So again, we have unlike fractions here. If we give this the denominator 6 and we have to make them like fractions by using the LCM. LCM here is 6. Now let's get the new numerators. 1 6s are 6. So let me multiply the numerator also. Again I get 1 6s are 6 minus, go to the next one. 6 1s are 6. So 5 1s are 5. 6 minus 5 is 1 by 6. So the work to be done on Monday is 1/6 of the given work. Okay, so you know that she has finished some work on Monday. She finished some work on Tuesday. Now on Wednesday, she has to finish 1/6 of the given work to complete everything. Question 7. A man spends 3/8 of his money and still has 720 rupees left with him. How much money did he have at first? So understand the problem. A man had a certain amount of money out of which he spends some money and at the end he still has 720 rupees left with him. So how much money did he have at first? So let the amount the man has, we'll make it 1. Let it be rupee 1. Okay, we don't know how much he has. We're going to find that out. We're going to assume that it is rupee 1 now for the time being. Amount spent is out of this 1 rupee, he spent 3/8. See, the question says a man spends 3/8 of his money. So this money we have written as rupee 1. Okay, so out of this rupee 1, he spends 3/8 of it. So let's find out how much 3/8 of 1 is. So 3/8 of is 1. When you multiply anything by 1, you get the same number, 3/8. So he has spent rupees 3/8. Okay, so let me rough this out and show it to you again. So he has spent rupees 3/8. Now, how to find the amount left? Okay, we know the amount he has is 1 rupee. The amount he spent is rupee 3/8. Now, to find out how much is left, we have to minus the 2, isn't it? So, rupee 1 minus rupee 3/8, we have to subtract the 2. When we subtract the 2, we know how much is left with him. So, let's do that subtraction here. 1 minus 3/8. So let's give this the denominator 1. Okay. Now the LCM is 8. When you have two denominators and if one of that is 1, then the other number automatically becomes the LCM. Okay. So let's see. 1 8s are 8. So let me multiply the numerator also by 8. That also becomes 8. Minus 8 ones are 8, so 3 ones are 3. So 8 minus 3 is 5/8. So how much of money is left with him? Rupees 5/8. Now the question says, a man spends 3/8 of his money and still has 720 rupees left with him. That means, therefore, 5/8 of his total amount of his money, of the total amount that he had in the beginning, of the total amount is how much according to the question? It is rupees 720. So how to find the total amount? How to find the total amount? So I'm going to leave that here. Total amount is rupees 720 and I'm going to carry 5/8 to the right hand side. Here of means multiplication. So when I take 5/8 to the other side, it becomes division. So division means I write the reciprocal of 5/8. So 5/8 will now become 8/5. So now let me work that out. 720 into by 5 into 8/5. Let me do that working here. Remember, these are fractions and it's multiplication, so we can cancel. So let me cancel 5 and 720. 5 ones are 5. Let me do this. 5 ones are 5. 6, 7. So there's 2 there. Now it's become 22. 5 fours are 20. 21, 22. Again, I have 2 remaining. 5 fours are 20. So I have 144 into 8. Let me multiply that and see. 144 into 8. 8 fours are 32. Carry 3. 8 fours are 32, 33, 34, 35. Carry 3. 8 ones are 8, 9, 10, 11. So the total amount is rupees 1152. So this was the amount that he had with him at first. Question 8. In a school, 4/5 of the students are boys and the number of girls is 100. Find the number of boys. We only know the fraction of boys. We don't know the number of boys. We need to find that out. Number of boys is 4/5 of the students, of the total number of students, okay? Of the total number of students or the total strength are boys. Number of girls, it's already given to us, is 100. Now let the total number of boys and girls be X. So number of boys will be 4/5 of X, isn't it? As I wrote here, I said of the total number, and that total number we are writing it as X. So number of boys will be 4/5 of X. So what will the strength of the school be? Strength of the school is equal to the total number of boys and girls minus the number of boys will give us the number of girls. Okay, so now let's first solve this. Number of boys 4/5 of X will be 4/5 into X, which is 4x/5. So the strength of the school, X minus the number of boys, will give us the number of girls. So we need to solve that. Okay, so let's do that in the working column. X minus 4x/5 equals 100. I hope you understood that. The strength of the school is X. When you minus the number of boys from that, we get the number of girls. And we already have number of girls given in the question as 100. So let's solve this. So let's give it the denominator 1. That means the LCM is 5. So 1 into 5 is 5. So let me multiply x into 5. So x into 5 is 5x minus 5 ones are 5. So 4x into 1 is 4x. So this is equal to 100. Let me minus 5x minus 4x is 1x. 1x by 5 equals 100. So I'm going to find out only 1x, or I can simply write it as x. To find that, to find what x is, I need to take this 5 to the right hand side. It is on the left hand side now. I need to move it to the right hand side. When I move it, it changes from division. Right now it is division. It changes into multiplication. So my statement is 100 into 5. It has become multiplication. So x is equal to 500. So now we found the third sentence here, as you can see, that the total number of boys and girls be x. We just found that x, that is 500. So how to find the number of boys now? We have to take the total strength, and when we minus the number of girls from it, we can get the number of boys. So what is the total strength now? We just found out it is 500. What is the number of girls in the class there? It's 100. So 500 minus 100 is 400, and that gives us the number of boys. Question 9. After finishing 3/4 of my journey, I find that 12 kilometers of my journey is covered. So 3/4 of the journey is covered, and that is equal to 12 kilometers. How much distance is still left to be covered? So let us keep the total distance covered as x kilometers. So distance covered is 3/4 of x, isn't it? And we know 3/4 of x is 12 kilometers according to the question. That is 3/4 of the journey is over, which is equal to 12 kilometers. So let's find this. 3/4 of means into x equals 12 kilometers. Isn't it? Into 12. Now let's multiply the numerators. 3 into x is 3x by 4 equals 12. 3x equals, now I'm going to take 4 from the denominator of the fraction here and to the other side. So here 4 is in the division position. When I take it to the right hand side, it becomes multiplication. So 3x equals 12 into 4. Right? Now x equals, so again here also I'm going to take away 3 from here because I need to find what x is. So I'm writing only x here. On the other side I'm writing 12 into 4 as it is. Now 3x means 3 into x, into x. So when I take 3 to the other side, it will become division. Now it is multiplication on the left hand side. When it goes to the other side, it becomes division. Now I'm going to find out what x is. So let me do this part, 12 into 4 by 3. Let's see if there's something I can cancel. I can cancel 3 and 12. 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. 4 into 4. So I need to multiply now. X is equal to 4 into 4, that is 16. Denominators 1, 16. So I have found out that x is equal to 16 kilometers. So here can we see that? We said let the total distance be x kilometers and we have found x to be 16 now. So that is 16 kilometers. Now distance to be covered, that is a question still left to be covered. How to find that out? We take the total distance and we subtract the distance covered from it. Okay, so total distance we just found out is 16 and the distance covered is already given in the question as 12. Total distance is 16 kilometers. Distance covered is 12 kilometers. And when we subtract the two, 16 minus 12, we get 4 kilometers. So the distance still left to be covered, distance to be covered, the answer is 4 kilometers. Question 10. When Ajit traveled 15 kilometers, okay, he already traveled 15 kilometers, he found that 1/4 of his journey was still left. So he finished 15 kilometers. He found that 1/4 of his journey was still left. So how much is the full length of the journey? So let the total journey be x kilometers. We'll keep it as x. Now, according to the question, he has already traveled 15 kilometers. So distance left to be covered is 1/4 of x. That's what we know here. 1/4 of his journey. Distance already covered is 15 kilometers. Distance left to be covered is 1/4 of the total. Now, according to the question, the total journey, that is x kilometers, minus the distance covered. Okay, so let's write that according to the question. So he has traveled, the total journey is x kilometers and then he has covered or traveled 15 kilometers. Now when he has traveled 15 kilometers, we know that 1/4 of his journey is still left. So that is equal to 1/4 of x. So let's work this out. X minus 15 is equal to 1/4 of x. 1/4 of x. So x minus 15 equals 1/4 of becomes into x. Again, x minus 15 equals, let's multiply this. 1 into x is 1x or simply x by 4. So x minus 15 is equal to x by 4. Okay, now I'm going to make some small changes. I'm leaving the first x as it is, and I'm going to take minus 15 to the other side. It will become plus 15. So let me write there plus 15. And what is on the other side? X by 4 plus x by 4 will now become minus x by 4, since I brought it to this side. So I have x minus x by 4 equals plus 15. So let's solve this. This is like subtraction of fractions. I have my LCM as 4. Now I get my new numerators. 1 4s are 4. So x into 4 is 4x. 4x minus 4 into 1 is 4. So x into 1 is x itself, 1x. The other side we have plus 15. Now 4x minus x is 3x by 4 equals 15. Now 3x, I'm going to leave it here. 15, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to move x to the right hand side. Here it is division. There it becomes multiplication. So 3x equals 15 fours are 60. And x will now be equal to, we're going to now find x, the full length of the journey. X is equal to 60. Now this 3, which is with x, I'm going to take it to the other side and make a division. So 60 divided by 3 is 20. So the final answer here is 20 kilometers. X minus 15 is 1/4 of x, which I've already written. So the full length of the journey is what I have found out, 20 kilometers. Question 11. In a particular month, a man earns 7,200 rupees. Out of this income, he spends 3/10 on food, 1/4 on house rent, 1/10 on insurance, and 2/5 on holidays. So he earned 7,200. He spent some money. Now how much did he save in that month? Amount he spent on food, 3/10 of rupees 7,200. So let's calculate that. 3/10 into 7,200. So when I do it this way, I can cancel one 0 there and a 0 here and multiply these two and get my answer. So 3 into 720. So let me multiply 720 into 3. 3 zeros are 0, 3 twos are 6, 3 sevens are 21. So I've got 2,160. So the amount spent on food is rupees 2,160. Okay, let's go to the next one. Amount spent on house rent is 1/4 of 7,200 rupees. So let's find that. 1/4 of 7,200. So I can cancel 4 and 7,200 both by 4 itself. So let me do this. 4 ones are 4. Let me try 7,200. 4 ones are 4, 5, 6, 7. So let me put 3 here. Becomes 32. 4 eights are 32. Then I bring this 0 here and this 0 here. Now let me multiply the numerators. 1 into 1,800 is 1,800. So amount spent on house rent is rupees 1,800. Amount spent on insurance, 1/10 of rupees 7,200. So let me multiply. I can cancel one 0 on top and a 0 here. Now when I multiply the two numerators, My answer is 720. So amount spent on insurance is rupees 720. Amount spent on holidays is 2 by 25 of 7,200 rupees. So let's do that. 2 by 25 into 7,200. Can we cancel with 5? Let's try. 5 fives are 25. 5 ones are 5, 6, 7. So my number is 22. 5 fours are 20, 21, 22. 5 fours are 20 and I cancel the 0. Now 1440 into 2. I need to multiply that into 2. Okay, is there something that we can cancel? Yes, we can still cancel. 5 and 1440 I can still cancel. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, carry 4, 44, 5 eights are 40, again 4, 5 eights are 40. So 288 into 2. Let's multiply that. 288 into 2. 2 eights are 16, carry 1. 2 eights are 16 plus 1, 17, carry 1. 2 twos are 4 plus 1, 5. 576. So the amount spent on holidays is rupees 576. Total amount spent. To find the total amount, we need to add all this. Rupees 2,160 plus rupees 1,800 plus 720 plus 576. So let's do that addition. Let me clear up this and then we will do the addition of all those numbers. Okay, since I have those numbers there, let me add it up here itself. Okay, so let's do the addition. Okay, I have 6, then I have 7 plus 2, 9 plus 6, 15. I carry 1, 1 plus 1, 2, plus 8, 10, plus 7, 17, plus 5, 22, carry 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1, 5. 5,256. So this is the total amount spent. 5,256. Now we need to find out how much he saved, isn't it? So we know how much he earned and now we know how much he spent. We need to find how much he saved. So amount earned is rupees 7,200. Amount spent is rupees 5,256. Now, how to find the amount saved? Amount earned minus amount spent. So let's minus that. We have 7,200 rupees minus 5,256. Let's minus that. 7,200 minus 5,256. Okay, now we need to borrow from here. 10, 9, 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 5 is also 4. Then I have 1 I'm going to borrow again. 11 minus 2 is 9. 6 minus 5 is 1. So the amount saved is rupees 1,944. We'll stop with that for now, children. In our next video, we will continue with the remaining questions. Thank you, children.